Hi, my name is Ray Pang. I'm the creator for VOS, Voices of the Streets. Thank you for watching. I had this idea for quite some time, especially when I traveled to another country. So whenever I travel overseas, I tend to receive culture shocks. For example, back when I was studying in Australia, Melbourne, the train often broke down at a high frequency and people were so, used to it. They're chill and laid back as they slowly take their time to find an alternative way to their next destination. So as a Singaporean, I was very upset as I realized that I would be late for my appointment. It is only when I compare such scenario to Singapore that I realize how fortunate I am. I keep complaining about what I have and what I lack. But then again, there's no end to comparison. My aim for this project is to engage the audience in an open discussion and by listening to how they feel it. It will help us to understand and be a little more contented with what we have. The biggest challenge I faced during the shoot was getting strangers to stop for the interview. It was not simply about convincing them, but rather it was allowing them to trust me within a short span of time, to open up and share their honest opinions. On a rough estimate, 1 out of 10 people we stopped were willing to be interviewed. It was a struggle to stay positive when people were constantly rejecting us. Deep down, I constantly reminded myself, the next one is and will stop for us. It was painful but worth it when we finally had someone who was willing to spend their precious 5 to 10 minutes just for us. So another challenge that we faced was some of our previous research conducted during the pre-production. It doesn't reflect the opinions and the feelings from the local people. We found that statistics in government press releases may not always tally with how the people on the ground actually feel. I believe all filmmakers have to be socially responsible when using film as a medium to influence the audience mind. Personally, I faced dilemmas such as the need to ensure accurate representation and portrayal of facts and content from the interviewees. For example, do I choose to interview a smart-looking executive or a street hawker, which may not articulate well, but speaks the honest truth? There are hundreds and hundreds of short content, hence the selection phase is the most challenging and time-consuming. Editing the sequence with a neutral perspective is tough, it is a chicken and egg thing. What I select and cut into the video would portray a certain message and emotions that I want to evoke from the audience. However, it would be impossible to include all the content into the edit, as it would be too lengthy. Hence, VOS was a selection process based on the content that I felt best suit and relate to the audience, as it was essentially important to portray a well-balanced voice to represent the voices of the streets. The most memorable soundbite we had from this was a particular Hong Kong lady who shared with me the inside views on housing and allowed us to enter her tiny 2-room flat. I felt privileged when she trusted me enough, even though I was intruding on her privacy and personal space. My favorite part of VOS was the post-production process. As much as I love to travel, post-production allowed me the opportunity to witness the formation of my original vision while providing me with new insights through the content. I'm very pleased with the final outcome, as when we first conceived the idea, we wanted it to be genuine with no right or wrong answers. Remaining as neutral as possible, we decided to present the content from the interviews exactly the way it was being answered. Hence, we asked the same set of non-biased questions to the interviewees from Singapore, Hong Kong and Taiwan. There are so many social documentaries on the market. If you ask me how VOS is different from the others, I would say that we want to give the street an uncensored voice, a platform where they are free to voice out the pressing issues they face. On that note, we are looking to explore other subject matters such as taboo topics, sub-themes from the perspective of different countries. Thank you for watching and listening to me rambling, and I really hope you guys like this, share it, subscribe, and thank you, and I look forward to making more such videos. Thank you.